A XP acaba de liberar uma masterclass exclusiva onde eu ensino tudo H.P. Lovecraft. Já leu? Gosto demais da temática de horror cósmico, mas não vejo muitas opções de jogos assim. Tem alguma recomendação?
Então, sobre o Lovecraft, vai ter um jogo. Eu fiz uma. Tem um vídeo que eu postei, caso você não tenha visto, que chama Os 70 Jogos para 2026. 70 jogos mais alegados para 2026 você assiste. Mas tem um jogo, eu vou ter que recorrer aqui. Tem um jogo, Game 2020.
Fala aí, galera, tudo tranquilo, tudo jóia, tudo perfeito, somos nós aí de novo, com Undisputed. É um jogo de boxe aí que saiu agora esse mês para Play 5, tá de graça, pessoal. Você que tem a conta no Play 5, tá de graça. É um dos jogos do mês. Fazer uma disputinha aí, pessoal. Dizer para você que hoje tem um modo carreira que eu montei. Jogar um pouquinho no modo carreira. Eu vou mostrar para vocês, mas tem um modo light. Só tem uma coisa de ruim nesse jogo, pessoal. Não é dublado. Tudo no inglês. Tem ranqueado que você pode jogar online. Eu já criei aí meu lutadorzinho aqui. Vamos lá aqui no modo carreira, pessoal. Vou lá no loud. Aqui eu coisa. Perco direto. Foi quanto? Ontem, 1 e pouca da manhã. Foi isso aqui? Foi. Perdendo direto, galera. Só sacode. Sim, galera, como é que você joga agora? Agora aqui, ó. Achante para pedir coisa. Pedir. Não tá liberado ainda para pedir luta. Eu vim aqui em mídia para ver se tem alguma noticiazinha. Tem aqui, mandou notícia. Não leio nada, porque eu não entendo nada de inglês mesmo. Eu tô indo pro. Como é que se dá o nome? Eu tô indo por instinto. Tô lá, sou o último da Liga 52. Aqui são os treinadores que eu posso colocar. São Jesus. Tô pesquisando na internet, galera, pra ver como é que se joga. Mas tá de graça, né? De graça, injeção na testa. Aí eu venho aqui, ó. Vou andando. Ó, vou andando na semana. Já pesquisei, não dá pra mexer em nada aqui. Pronto, galera. Agora eu posso pedir aqui a luta. Eu andei com os dias, pedi a luta, fiz o contrato. Aí. Só tem cascadura, velho. Tem um fraquinho aqui. O cara é 58, tem tanto ponto aqui embaixo assim. Será? Ou 51. 51 tá junto comigo. Ah, não, 51 que tá mais embaixo, eu tô acima dele, tô além dele. Achei esse aqui mesmo. Esse que andando aqui mesmo. Vamos ver. Vai ser esse menino aqui mesmo. Será que eu consigo ganhar dessa vez? Agora quando eu aperto aqui Fight, ele vai abrir uma opção pra mim, ó. Aí, ó. Que eu posso treinar. Aí eu posso melhorar aqui que eu quero. No caso aqui, treinamento. Aí. Mídia, eu posso entrar em contato com o pessoal da mídia para poder. Esse sou eu. Vamos pro fight. Tá silênciozinho, pessoal, porque eu cortei a música. Tô com medo de tomar um strikezinho. Eita, me deu um soco forte, o cara.
And time! Let's fight.
Ah, errei. Hum. Errei. Oh, errei. Tá perto. O negócio ficou pra mim.
That's time. Let's go.
Eita porcaria, deu outra pancada. Errei o soco, velho. Hum.
Time out. Do your business.
Pô. Tô aprendendo. Ih, olha só, velho, deu um nocaute no cara sem querer. Olha! Esse nocaute precisa querer. Tô aprendendo, tô aprendendo.
1, 2,
E aí, deitadinho.
3,
Levanta não, levanta não.
4,
Levanta não,
5,
levanta não.
6,
Levanta não,
7,
levanta não.
8,
Ganhei.
9, 10. You're out.
Ganhei. Ganhei, hein? Um soquinho entrou. Nada. Não, esse aqui é só o UFC é de luta. Esse aqui é de boxe, amigo. Só boxe. O UFC é luta mista. Aqui é só boxe. O ruim que é em inglês o jogo, amigo. Eu tô jogando devagarzinho. Eu gosto mais de boxe. O UFC tem um movimento meio coisa. Eu tô aprendendo, tô pesquisando. É complicado. Tá de graça graça não, né? Quando você é assinante, ele vem de graça esse jogo aqui. Aprender a configurar, né? Do seu negócio você tem que pegar força. Tá bom. Sou fluente em inglês. Sou mesmo. E você pesquisa na internet, tem poucas informações na internet. Mas tem um modo aqui legal. Vou botar um modo aqui legal que eu gosto, que eu achei legal. Tá silêncio assim porque eu tirei as músicas. Agora eu vou ter que esperar a hora da luta. Eu vou adiantando aqui, ó. Vou ter que resolver alguma coisa aqui com isso. Uns coach. Áudio, game. Controle, acessibilidade, música. Eu tirei música. Ah, pode escolher música. Salvar e sair. Pronto. Agora tem um modo aqui que eu gosto de botar, onde eu aprendi ontem. Kiko Fight, com batalha. Aí eu boto Go play. Não, não. Ah, voltou. CPU com CPU. Aí eu escolho aqui. Eu posso escolher Muhammad Ali. E quem eu posso escolher? Olha quem pode escolher. Vovô Jonas. Olha lá, eu me coloco quando a CPU vai jogar com o meu boneco. Já botei. Agora quem? Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali? Pá, pá, pá. Esse velho agora aqui. Só tem nível muito alto. Meu nível é 50, amigo. Os caras nível 50, 80 e pouco. Vão me atropelar. O menor nível é esse aqui, 79. Ah, 50 aqui. Ah, eu contra eu mesmo. Deve ser legal, né? Eu contra eu mesmo. Depois, vai ser a segunda luta. Primeira luta vai ser esse velho aguarda aí. Qual? 71. Vou perder. Mete seus pés, guarda. Vamos pro fight. Tirei a música, galera. Então eu vou cortar as coisas.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, the boss. And his opponent, Eddie the Beast Hall. The world's strongest man, 300 pounds. No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying as this man.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's going to feel like a mule's kick.
Up first is the boss from Brazil.
Ei, tem música.
Eddie Hall, known as the Beast. You don't need me to tell you that he's a heavyweight. In fact, the world's strongest man fighting out of Newcastle, United Kingdom.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a teller, because when you get hit with those shots, it's going to hurt and we're going to feel it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brazil. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. The Boss. Fighting out of the blue corner from Newcastle under Lyme, England. The first man to deadlift 500
Fala aí, seu Thiago, tudo tranquilinho, tudo na paz?
2017 World's strongest man, Eddie the Beast Hall.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. He takes that jab.
Ih, já tô mal, hein? Já tô mal, hein?
Jab.
Eita!
So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot.
Ih, vou cair.
That left hand misses. That uppercut just missed.
Foda, o cara entra aqui, mano.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. All hands on deck. We're
tô bom.
witnessing an upset in the making.
Segura a onda. Ih, deu ruim.
I don't know. I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Eita ferro. Parece com o Thiago. Confundi a imagem. Valeu, mano. Seja presente. Seja bem-vindo à live do Vovô.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
To switch back on, get focused and get your mind back on the job. Because that count round,
Meteu cabelo.
don't lose this fight here. Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this.
Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
There's the bell for round two. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with the jab. They exchange punches. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed...
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Fala aí, Matt. Tudo tranquilo, seja bem-vindo.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. It's the same again. Don't change
In your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out.
man. You stay focused. Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shot.
And back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
O cara é muito forte.
with this
Caramba.
fighter is, has he punched himself out? Do you believe what we
Eita,
are
pô.
seeing?
Eita. Galera, pra assinante da PlayStation, esse jogo tá de graça, hein? É o jogo do mês.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight.
O cara nem se mete quando toma soco na barriga.
The straight right just misses. It's like a
Olha
game
só.
of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it.
Aí.
So much for defensive
Eita
abilities.
porcaria. Se afasta, defende.
Trouble, at least for now.
Não, ataca não.
But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Failed in that. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get your
Get back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with a jab.
O cara é muito forte, galera. Olha só.
One punch changes everything
Okay.
in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to
Soltar a direita, ele quando soltar a direita eu vou cair.
That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they.
Mexe.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What a massive
Olha.
upset this would be.
Eita. Defende. Sobe a guarda, mané. Isso aí.
He almost saw a knockout a second ago. Did you see that?
Ei, deu ruim.
That was it. That was the
Sobe a
big shot
guarda.
we were waiting for. And the boss can't
Ei.
take more. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Olha
I
só.
need to see that again.
Replayzinho.
One, two, three,
Não levanta.
5, 6, 7, you continue.
Ó, levantou.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
Back out there, I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
And don't give him anything.
Back into the fray here in round 5.
Quinto round.
Things look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything.
Agora,
Full bow because I know his legs are gone.
solta a sua direita, velho.
You watch what's gonna happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Olha, direita.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Good counter punch.
Cabeça. Levanta a mão.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
É muito forte o cara.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Ei, levanta lá. It's over.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and
Olha
one
o tamanho do cara, velho.
of the year.
What a shot! What a
Olha o
shot.
tamanho do
You see
cara.
shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Ganhei um só. Vamos ver se esse cara vai ser bom como o Muhammad Ali. Vamos ver se ele é bom como o Muhammad Ali. Você me derrubou. Vamos ver como é que vai ser com o Muhammad Ali. No mesmo lugar, não. Vamos ver como é que vai ser, hein?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is
esse jogo é bom, pena que ele tá em inglês.
And here with me, my broadcast colleague.
Eu gostei disso aí, velho. Eu tô botando máquinas pra jogar contra máquina. Só pra dar uma olhadinha como é que fica.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And he'll be facing the beast, Eddie Hall. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
É mesmo.
Eddie Hall, the beast. And he's straight from the tune of Newcastle, UK. And of course, he is the world's strongest man.
That is true confidence going with somebody so heavy.
Ele tá bonito assim o jogo. Mas quando você joga o modo carreira, não é bonito assim não.
The only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Newcastle.
Olha o tamanho do cara, velho.
The first man to deadlift 500 kilos. The 2017 world's strongest man, Eddie, the Beast Hall.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight.
Ele é muito forte, o cara.
Game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. should tell who's stronger and who's faster.
Eita porcaria!
Shot lands. He parries that left jab away. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Good counter punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Oh, hold
Ih,
on
vai
a
cair.
second, Johnny. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot.
Vai cair, vai cair.
Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this on. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout with that.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
Olha só, como é que ele fica,
Those
velho?
situations, you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Olha,
The slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn, bull in a matador, pop, jab,
olha.
get them angry.
And he misses with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Vai, mano.
A swing and a miss with that jab.
É muito forte o cara. Eu tomei um sacode dele.
You'd like to see more jabs. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Eita! Vai!
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. There's the bell for round three. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Outro.
Counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. Got out of the way of that right hook. shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Eita porra!
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Catch and shoot. Can't land the jab there. So much for boxing. This is a fight. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. The resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice slip to avoid the jab.
Agora ele cai. Outro gancho. Outro gancho, velho.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the score. Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Back and forth they go. Do you believe this? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't find a home. When someone crowd punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots.
Na barriga não adianta. Ele não sente soco ali na cintura.
A very competitive round.
Olha com a direita, velho. Não, uma direita.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He blocks the right uppercut.
Se der outra, ele dá. Eita, eita.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as there's the bell for round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Beautiful counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe. And the second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Jab does not score. These two were made for each other. Well done with that count. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that. There's the bell to start round 8. After a
Último
really
round.
strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Último round, galera. Vamos ver agora.
If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Shot put. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Missing with the left hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Being exerted here. The jab doesn't quite connect. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Sabe qual que é o preço do coração? Tá vendendo aquilo, não? Não queria saber. Que tá atrapalhando a gente conversar? Eu quero ver.
Valeu, galera. Chegada ao fim de mais uma live. Hoje foi de boxe. Undisputed. Deve ser assim que se fala. Valeu, galera. Grande abraço. O vovô foi.
Júlia, tira esse negócio aqui, Júlia. Da vovó.